inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, Robinson Cano was a one-man highlight reel with 3 home runs and 5 RBIs, as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 5-3. Bryce Harper was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 6-1. Joey Votto sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 14-5. They now have 5 straight wins. The Giants combined for a 4-hitter as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 1-0. The San Diego Padres took down the visiting Diamondbacks 9-4. The Yankees bested the Tigers in extra innings 3-2. The Rockies picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-4. The Baltimore Orioles went deep 4 times as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-4. The Kansas City Royals grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-2. The Bo Sox defeated the A's in Oakland 4-2. Jonathan Lucroy drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 8-6. Alex Bregman collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 9-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Standing in, Ben Zobrist. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
First pitch, 7:20.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr., as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Javier Baez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball, early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a two-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hamels has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit in the air to left. Schwarber moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Albies waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
The catcher.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 8th, the pitcher, Kevin.
Settling in now, Kevin Gausman. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Has a look, now the pitch. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Camargo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, Enter Inciarte.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out with the man at first. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Braves strand 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Cole Hamels. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
The pitcher, Cole Hamels.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And there's out number 1.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Acuna is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So with 1 gone in the inning, let's check out the Braves' upcoming schedule for the next 7 days. And we'll remind you that we'll have all of them here on the show. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ball 1.
And he lays off there 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Chris Bryant.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
On to Freeman, a double play.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Digging in, Nick Markakis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. There's one. Out. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler.
So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He popped out in his first trip. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Rizzo leads off second with nobody out. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Stepping in now, Cole Hamels, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Standing in now, Kevin Gossman. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Almora. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Camargo stands at first with 1 out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
The batter, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, just keeping him close. He's set and the pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Got him swinging 2-0, but he missed the splitter 2-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Zobrist.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
So a runner at first now with one away, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. This is flared out towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Cubs.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box, Chris Bryant, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One-oh count. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hayward at second. Almora is over at first with 1 away. Inside and low. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hard liner to center field. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez, hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 2-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Almora. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Donaldson.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the
Now
ball
batting,
all around the strike
the right
zone.
fielder,
And then what do? You
Nick.
come in. That's a hard pitch for
Nick.
any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Nick Markakis. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot for Nick Markakis. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0. Standing in now, Tyler Flowers. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Anthony Rizzo, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. Pitch is popped up. Gaussman in foul ground, and no one will get this one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Tyler Chatwood gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 33, Tyler Chatwood. Now playing left field and batting 8th. Number 13,
ready for another shot now, Johan Camargo. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Chatwood, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Almora is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kevin Gaussman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Kevin Gaussman. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter
number
darting
11.
in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Well, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. And he puts it on the ground to second. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping into the box, David Bodie. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Markakis. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. And this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Bodie at third with nobody out.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2. Softly hit out to short. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-1 game.
Hey, a little better late than never, D-Row here. That base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. One and one. Here it is. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. The second for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Batting, the center fielder, Albert.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Braves 4 and the Cubs 1. Digging in now, Ozzie Albies, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number
4-1 our score, as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. 8 hits in 15 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Popped up. Rizzo has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Donaldson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Arodys Vizcaíno comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. A little low. It's 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kevin Gausman gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Arodys Vizcaíno records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Kevin Gausman. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Cole Hamels. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, Kevin Gausman got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, leading the Braves past the Cubs 4-1. Jorge Alfaro plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading Miami past the Mets 5-4. The Phillies had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-3. The Milwaukee Brewers went deep 4 times as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-2. The Cardinals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-2. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-0. The Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they made short work of the Padres 12-5. David Dahl had 3 hits and drove in 3 as the Rockies downed the Rays 5-3. The Toronto Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Orioles 1-0. The Yankees finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 2-0. The Indians launched 3 home runs as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 9-8. Miguel Sano was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, leading Minnesota past the Royals 11-9. The Bo Sox only allowed 2 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-1. It was their 7th straight victory. Jose Altuve had 3 hits in the contest, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 5-3. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.